there. This is another great website that is beneficial to not only teachers but students. It could really help them out with math and science specifically. It gives tutorials and videos and really helps to break it down and explain it in easy ways. This website is called Khan Academy. And to reach this website, you would just go to www.khanacademy.org. And then obviously another great feature about this is that it's completely free and it says forever. And they're starting to do some really wonderful things. They just added on a test section for test prep for things such as the SAT and things like that. And it kind of helps to bridge some of the gaps that maybe some students aren't able to take classes, but they could get on here and do some test prep, which you can see over here, which is really nice. If you are a student that is going into college, or if you're an older student going into college, this is a great brush up and it kind of helps you to go from there. So obviously if you wanted to learn some things, you would go over here and it gives you a nice knowledge map. It gives you science, and as you notice, it starts at third grade and obviously goes into much higher levels of mathematics that you can take a look at here. Even gives you some math contests. Obviously they do have some science, so if you wanted to look at things of biology and physics or chemistry, obviously you would take a look at all of this. They even have some finance, some humanities, art history, art, you have civics, which is very important. Once again, kind of a higher level in the other subjects other than math, but some great stuff going on. Partner content, they have different things that they have partnered, obviously, with some other things to help you out. The Museum of Modern Art, Stanford School of Medicine, California Academy of Sciences. So all of this is great, and you can kind of browse through all of that. You can also become what is known as a coach. And a coach is like a teacher, and you can go and set up lessons and videos for your students to watch. You also have an option to start here and supercharge your classroom, as it says. Gives lots and lots of practice problems. You can sign up your students. It's simple, actionable, and gives progress reports, so you can kind of see how they're doing as they go. It even offers some pre-tests. When I was on here just taking a look, there's a lot you could do with Khan Academy. But if you just scratch the surface and take a look at some of their videos, they're actually really good. So for instance, we can go into 6th grade because that is my expertise. And by 6th grade, it says you're starting to become a sophisticated mathematician. And you'll be able to add and subtract and multiply and divide any non-negative numbers, including decimals and fractions, and that any grumpy ogre throws at you. So I guess he's referring to the teachers. Interesting. Mind-blowing ideas like exponents, ratios, percent, negative numbers, variable expressions will start being in your comfort zone. Most importantly, the algebraic side of mathematics is a whole new kind of fun. And if that's not enough, we're going to continue with our understanding of ideas like coordinate plane and area while beginning to derive meaning from data. So obviously they break it down into different sections of math, or your math benchmarks, your standards of curriculum. And you can go in here and choose some of these videos. So obviously it shows you videos, and you can go ahead and click, let's say for instance, your rates, ratios, and percentages. So once again, you just go ahead and take a look here. It even gives you some standards, which is always nice if you're trying to do something. So maybe your students just need a good quick introduction to ratios, or maybe you introduced it and you want them to watch it maybe for homework and then grasp a better understanding of it. Maybe you want to show them how to do ratios as fractions in simplest form. So I think you get the idea. You can go through here and either show it as a class, you could assign it as a homework assignment, you could just put this maybe on your web page and you could have it up there so they'd be able to see it. Sometimes students need to see things several times, and with Khan Academy it's very specific. You don't have to really search for, okay, I need exactly converting decimals to percents. like an example one, or finding a percentage example. So I like how these are very, very detailed on what they're doing, and it really helps you out to find some things. Khan Academy has quality lessons, so I would suggest you just kind of get on here, you look at some of these, you decide how you want to use them, and I think you'll be really happy. Then I would suggest then trying to become a coach, signing up for it, add your students in, and then becoming a little more advanced. But at least get your feet wet and take a look at the videos that are given here. Sometimes the kids just really need a different way of being shown how to do something that makes all the difference in the world. And it even helps out parents, for parents that may have forgot how to do this. It helps them to review it also, and then they know exactly how to help their students. So, once again, blending this in with technology always kind of helps the students, and that would be the goal of Khan Academy.